is a way of forming words by connecting morphemes to one another. In this video, we would like to explain 6 steps in process of word formation such as compounding, derivation, clipping, acronyms, blending, and the last is back formation. Compounding is the combination of lexical categories, nouns, verbs, adjectives, or preposition to create a large word. The structure of compound, there are noun compound, and here is verb compound, and the last is adjective compound. There are 2 types of compound. The first one is endocentric compound, and the second is exocentric compound. In endocentric compound, the relationship meaning between the head and all compounds is clear. For example, dog food is a kind of food, not a kind of dog. The second one is exocentric compound. In exocentric compound, the meaning of head doesn't predict the meaning of compound. For example, Facebook. Facebook is not kind of a book, but that is social media.
Compounding can be divided into 3, namely open, closed, and hyphenated compound. The first is open compound, which is a combination by giving space to the compound a word. The second is closed compound, which is a combination without giving space between words. And the third, hyphenated compound, which is a combination by giving a separator between words. The second material is derivation. Derivation is the process of making new word from an old word, usually by adding a prefix or suffix. Derivation is process of word formation through the addition of affixes, which can be a prefix, suffix, and infixes. A word produced will have different meanings from the basic word. A. Affix. Affix is a word element that is added at the beginning and or in the middle of the root or stem, the basic form of a word to produce a new word. B. Prefix. A prefix is a vowel morpheme that cannot stand alone, or in other words, it cannot stand as a word independently. Prefixing is a process of adding prefixes to other words to create appropriate diction for a piece of writing. Function of prefix. Prefixes either change the meaning of words or make completely new words. It is in fact a common way of forming new words with different meanings. Prefixes help readers understand different shades of meanings of words that they encounter for the first time. By separating prefixes from the base word or roots, readers can understand how new words are formed and how they could be used in different ways in a text. K and C. Infix. Infix is a word element or a type or affix that can be included in the basic form of words at the beginning or end to create new words or intensify meaning. The process of inserting an infix is called infixation. Usually, infix is used in non-formal situations. Not many English words use infix the word as, which has many meanings. Infix is also used in everyday language and slang, although it may not be in polite language. Usually the words used are root words.
The last part of derivation is suffix. Suffix is a letter or a group of the letters that attach at the end of a root or base word to change its meaning or tense. There are 2 types of suffix. The first is derivational suffix and the second is inflectional suffix. Derivational suffix, this type of suffix is change the meaning and making it become come to different part of speech. For example, slow plus ly become slowly. Slow is adjective. Adding by ly become slowly, which the slowly is at the verb. The next is inflectional suffix. This type of suffix is transformed the base word into different ways without changing its meaning. For example, book become books, friend become friends.
Clipping is the word formation process in which a word is shortened or reduced without changing the meaning of the word. For example, like the word advertisements becomes ad, word examination becomes exam, and the word mathematics becomes math. There are 4 types of clipping, which are back clipping, forward clipping, middle clipping, and complex clipping. Back clipping is removing the end of the word, as in the word gas from gasoline. Forward clipping is removing the beginning of the word, as in the word gather from alligator. Middle clipping is retaining only the middle part of the word, as in the word flu from influenza. Complex clipping is removing the multiple parts of the multiple words, as in the word sitcom from situation comedy.
Acronym is an abbreviation that is treated like a word and is made of initial of several words. Or in the easiest way, we can say that the acronym is initial from the other words. The example of the acronym is NASA, National Aeronautics and Space Administration. Next is UNICEF, United Nations International Children's Emergency Fund. It is based on the written form of the word, then the pronunciation value is given to it.
Blending is the word formation process in which part of 2 or more words combine to create a new word, which meaning is often a combination of the original words. For example, word advertisement combined with the word entertainment becomes advertainment. Breakfast combined with lunch becomes brunch. Word web combined with word seminar becomes webinar.
So right now we will talk about back formation. When a part of word is thus removed and the result is treated as a new word, the process is called back formation. The example is editor. Editor is a noun, is usually a person, and then for the verb is edit. Same as revise, revise is a verb and revision is a noun.